Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are tackling my to-do list. And by tackling, I mean we are creating my to-do list. I still have to do all the things that we're going to write down, but we're tackling what's in my brain and getting it down on paper. This is starting to become sort of a recurring video on my channel, or like a recurring series where on today's Monday, and I am on my lunch break right now, and my brain is all over the place with all the different to-dos, and sometimes it's just easier to put it all in one long sheet. So I'm going to show you how I do my to-do list and then what I do after I write everything down, because there's going to be a lot and it's going to be overwhelming and I don't always know where to start. So I think in the last video, I didn't actually talk through the to-do list, but I'm going to talk through it with you a little bit right now. So the first thing that I'm thinking of, in order to do a to-do list, I try to think about different categories in my life and what I need to do for each category. So two things that are on my list that are in the financial category are, I'm going to do this as one thing, even though it's two, but I have two subscriptions that I want to cancel. I totally forgot that when I signed up for a monthly subscription because it was less expensive, but the subscription's renewed before I've even used the product more than a couple of times. And so I have all this extra product that I have to use now. So I want to cancel them and I can always revisit afterwards. Then when I'm thinking about financial, I need to do my budget update or update budget. And then this week I have one bill that's due that's not on auto pay. So we're going to write that. Now that is it that I believe I need to do financially. Today, my quarterly taxes are due, but those were paid last week. So that's really all. However, I do have some Amazon returns that I need to do this week. And that's kind of financial because it helps get money back into my account. So Amazon returns. Okay, now I'm going to shift over to, let's choose another category. Let's shift over to wedding planning. So we need to schedule more venue tours. I need to order, I'm just going to call it table decor for our engagement party. And I need to pick up signage for the engagement party. We also have to finalize our catering menu. All this is right now for engagement party, except for scheduling venue tours. Excuse me. Finalize catering menu. And confirm Ryan can bring speaker for music because we need music. I also have to choose my outfit, but that is like an ongoing in progress thing. I would really like to have it decided on this week. So I'm just going to write that here. Choose engagement party dress. All right, I think that that's all that needs to be done for the wedding right now. There's not that much we can do besides scheduling venue tours for the actual wedding because we don't have a venue or a date yet. And then for the engagement party, we're pretty much finished with everything besides some of the few things that I noted here. So next up is going to be plan with Elise type of things. So one of them I need to do is a video for another brand, which is called UGC, that's user generated content. I also need to film a video that I'm calling the wedding planning video or wedding planner video, which by the time you're seeing this video, this one should have already gone up. I just need to film it, where I'm going to be reviewing a whole bunch of wedding planners. I also need to film a Patreon exclusive video. And then I'm pretty much finished with my September YouTube videos. The only videos I have left to do are a memory keeping video, which I'm waiting until next week because I want to memory keep a couple of things at once. I also have to film an October currently video, which I'm not ready to do yet. Today's September 15th, and I'm just not in the headspace yet to do my October currently video. And then also a new release for a brand that I haven't received yet. So I'm really good right now on YouTube videos, which feels great because I don't have to spend so much time this week filming because I worked really hard on that kind of stuff last week. Another thing I need to do is I'm going to write Patreon October prep. And then something I do each week, I'm just writing NW schedule. It's not Northwest. Next week's schedule, which I post on Sundays on Patreon to let everyone know who's in the tier, the appropriate tier, what YouTube videos to expect in the coming week. So I think that that's really all I need to do for Plan with Elise. It's a pretty light week compared to normal. And if I get through these things, I can always work ahead and get some October videos done. But for now, we're in really good shape. The next thing is going to be stuff around the house. So one of them is cardboard recycling, finish kitchen buffet. I started organizing. I'm almost finished with my organizing my kitchen buffet, but I have a couple of random things like light bulbs and stuff like that that need to be reworked. Bring all decor to Jen's house. Jen is James's sister who is having our engagement party at our house, and we have a whole bunch of stuff that we've ordered that is sitting on our dining room table and needs to be brought to Jen's. But we are going to Jen's on Thursday. I'm going to talk about that and I'll be able to bring all of that stuff to her house. I also need to clean my office as usual, but also I'm going to separate my office sections into categories. So I'm going to do office couch, which tends to have all the new releases, work desk, the desk that I do my regular job from, filming desk, the desk we are at right now, and then my office floor, which has a lot of boxes and stuff on it right now. Okay, I think that those are the only things I really need to do around the house besides like the usual, sweep, mop, clean the kitchen, all of that kind of stuff. So I think that I'm good in that category. When I think of other categories in my life, there's also things like health and wellness, all that kind of stuff. However, these are really like just my to-dos and everything that I absolutely like need to get finished for this week. I paused because I felt like there were more things that I couldn't think of. So one of them is also going to be put away bathing suits. Last week, I took all the bathing suits and everything out of my room, but I didn't put them where they're supposed to go. So we need to do that. And then another goal that I had last week that I didn't accomplish that I can move to this week is to sort through my dresses because I have too many dresses that I don't wear and I won't wear and I need to get rid of them. I also need to text Judy to confirm Friday. So the other part of this is thinking about my plans for the week. Today's Monday. I have a Patreon Zoom today. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I don't have anything going on after work. Thursday, I have kickball, but before kickball, we are going to James's sister's house to kind of talk about everything for the engagement party. Oh, I need to put photos. It's really helpful sometimes to think about each day and what needs to happen on banner. We got this like banner for the engagement party that I printed photos out last week, but now I need to put them on the banner. Friday, I'm having lunch with someone named Judy. I need to confirm that. And I'll be picking up my new iPhone, which I'm so excited about. And then Saturday, hopefully we'll be seeing some venues, but we don't have anything scheduled. And then Sunday, we're going to the New York Mets game. So it's actually a lighter week, even though I feel like I have a lot to do than it has been lately. So now what I'm going to do is pull out 3-dot markers. I do red, green, and yellow. Red is urgent, yellow is important, but not urgent for today, and green, it can wait. I know that for some people, you feel like it should go the opposite way. This is the way that we color code at my job, and so it just kind of makes sense for my brain to do it this way. So now we're going to do urgent things. And what's urgent to me may not be urgent to you. These are just kind of the things that are in my mind. So canceling things, getting my budget updated, ordering table decor because we are less than 2 weeks out. We are actually 10 days out from the engagement party. So that's pretty urgent. I also kind of think that confirming we have a speaker for the engagement party is urgent because if not, we need to find a backup. What else is urgent? The wedding planner video is urgent because that's supposed to go up today or tomorrow. So that's really important. And then I'm going to mark some of this cleaning in my office, especially as urgent for 2 reasons. Number one, it's making me crazy. I'm sure it's making James crazy also. But the other reason is because I have a co-working Zoom tonight for Patreon, which is an hour-long Zoom that we spend working on something. It's not like a guided chatty Zoom. We just work on something and it feels really good. So that should be able to get done today. I'm also going to do Amazon returns because I'm actually planning to do them now. I probably do Amazon returns like every week. However, and I have a month to do these, but I'm so afraid that I'm going to forget to return something that I really like to do the return within like 48 hours of submitting the return. So now we're going to do yellow. I'm going to put schedule venue tours because it's pretty important. Finalizing the catering menu is also pretty important. This video is important. This one, I'm going to put the kitchen buffet because I don't like an unfinished project. And then let's maybe put this one because this has to be done by Thursday. So we can also do this because this is part of Thursday. The next thing I'm going to do is the rest of these are going to be green. Of course, it's important for me to pay a bill. However, the bill isn't even going to come to me until Friday. So I can't do anything about it until Friday. And then I'll just pay it then. So that's the urgency. The next thing that we're going to do is talk about estimated times to do everything. It's really important to estimate the amount of time it's going to take you to do a task because I could have a whole bunch of stuff assigned to myself for today, but if I didn't add up how long they all took, and let's say they took like 6 hours, I don't have 6 hours of free time today. It's a Monday. So it's really important to do this part. Canceling this shouldn't take any more than 5 minutes. Also updating my budget and paying my PSE&G bill. PSE&G is New Jersey's gas and electric. Amazon returns. Amazon, I do returns at Whole Foods. Whole Foods is like 5 to 7 minutes away, depending on lights. So I'll just give myself 20 minutes for this. We probably need about 60 minutes here. I only need 5 minutes for this. I already chose. I just have to order. Picking up engagement party signage. I actually think that I'm going to do something different here and write delegate. My mom is going to pick that up, and it's one less thing I need to do. Finalizing the catering menu, I'm going to do 30 minutes. Confirming Ryan can bring a speaker, that's just 5 minutes. Choosing an engagement party dress. I probably just need 10 more minutes to try on the other dresses I ordered, and then I'll choose one, and then I'll be done. This video is going to be 60 minutes. That involves setup for the video, filming the video, all the different things that are entailed. This is also 60 minutes. Patreon exclusive shouldn't be that much, probably 30. Let's do 30 minutes for Patreon October prep. Next week's schedule is 5 minutes. Cardboard recycling is 10 minutes. Finishing the kitchen buffet, I'm going to give myself 20 minutes. Bring all decor to Jen's house. This is already part of my schedule for the week. So I'm just going to write scheduled because it doesn't really matter how long it's going to take me to drive the things to his sister's house. It's already part of my plans. I just have to really put everything in my car is more of what it is. Then we have these areas. My work desk should really just take me 10 minutes. My filming desk should also take me no more than 10 minutes. My office couch, I'm going to do 30 minutes because a lot of what's in my office couch needs to be brought down to my den. My den is where I have a closet of all my planner supplies, and a lot of it is going in there because most of the stuff that's in my office right now is all like 2026 product, and I need it to not be in my current office because I don't need it yet. And then my office floor, there's 4 boxes on my floor. I'm just going to do 10 minutes. Put away bathing suits is really a 5-minute task. Sorting through dresses, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes. Texting Judy is 5. Putting the photos on the banner is probably a 10-minute task. So now we have estimates for everything. And the next step that I do is take other bullet point markers and we are going to delegate days for everything. So the first thing, let's do it here just to be easy. Well, it's not actually what I wanted to do there, but it's okay. So we'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do an R for Thursday. Then I'm going to do one for Friday and then one color for the weekend, which means that anything in this color I can do at any point over the weekend. So let's come back and look at Monday, and the way that I'm going to do this is urgencies. That's why I left some space here. So urgencies may not all happen on Monday today, but they can. Like, I'll try my best. Actually, I think all the urgencies are going to be on today's list. This one too. This is sort of delegate because this is something that James needs to text him about. So we're pretty good on that. Let me see if there's anything in yellow that I want to add here. Okay, I don't think so. Now let's shift over to Tuesday. So remember, anything that doesn't get done today also will be moved to Tuesday. I have a rule for myself that I haven't been as good about following lately, but I'm really trying. And that is that I can only put things off for a day. So if I don't do the wedding planner video today, that means I have to do it tomorrow because I really try to not push things more than one day. So scheduling the venue tours, we should definitely do tomorrow. Finalizing the catering menu, I should do this budget video tomorrow. Finishing the kitchen buffet tomorrow, and then let's get the photos on the banner. Then Wednesday, we can do this Patreon exclusive video. Put away bathing suits, sort through dresses, definitely do a text to confirm plans. I can do Patreon stuff. And then I think we're good. This is delegating, so I'm not going to assign a day for it. Thursday is going to be cardboard recycling because that's the day of pickup, bringing the decor to Jen's house. And that's all. Friday, I have time for extras because Friday I'm not working. However, Friday morning tends to be what I've been doing lately. Being off Fridays is I tend to work plan with Elise from like 8 to 12, and then from 12 on are other things. So this time I'll probably work from 8 to 12:30. Then I'll have lunch, a meeting for lunch, and then pick up my new iPhone, and then I'll probably set that up. So Friday is when the bill is coming due, so I can pay that then. And then that's it. The only other thing is the engagement party dress and then the party signage, which my mom is going to do. So as of right now, I don't even have a need for anything here, but I know that as the week goes on, other things are going to come up. As certain things get checked off the list, more pop up. It's like that game, you know, when you like bop the alligator head or something and then another one comes up. Is that it? Is that the game? I don't know. More is always going to come up, but doing it this way really helps because as I look at my to-do list, it can feel a little bit overwhelming. But right now, all I know is I need to look at this color because this is Monday. Nothing else needs to be done. What I have been doing lately is as things get finished throughout the week, I actually do like a big cross out. And then when it gets a little bit distracting, when I feel like I've done more than there's left, I'll just flip the page and start over again and only write down whatever's left or anything else that has come up. This is an old Happy Planner notepad. I don't know if it's still available or not, but I'll look and link it in the description if it is available. And these are zebra dot markers that I love, zebra mildliner dot markers. So I'll link these for you too. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was somewhat helpful and not too like all over the place, but it's just kind of a little bit of a tip on how I tackle my to-do list. Also, let me know in the comments if you like these types of videos and if we should make them somewhat of a weekly series. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support and I'll see you soon.